Hello students, here we will take another look at a KBAT question for NETs. This is still on quadratic functions. As you can see, we use it to model a lot of things. Now we are using quadratic functions to model a drain, and they gave you the equation already. This is the equation they give, and you need to find a few things. You need to find the width of the drain and the depth of the drain. These are the two things that you need to find. Okay, now this question is actually a bit incomplete in the sense that they don't let you know what is x and what is y. Okay, usually questions will tell you these two things, what is x and what is y. We need this to figure out our calculations. Okay, we need this to figure out the answers actually. So in here, they didn't give us what is x and what is y, so we actually must use a bit of common sense, try to figure out what x and y are. Okay, so when we are given a quadratic function, we want to find maximum depth. So this one, minimum point, we can actually figure this out. I must know what is this. This is the minimum point, and for a quadratic function, if I want to find minimum point, I can use completing the square. These are the things that I know. Let's see what we get first. Alright, so this one we can complete the square. So I complete the square, I get x squared. This is 30. Why? Because 2 over 5 times 30 is 12. Okay, you can work it out. 2 over 5 times 30 is 12. This is why it is 30. And this 50, I will put it outside. I don't care about it. I'll put it outside. Now I want to complete the square. What I must add is I must add this number times half. Correct or not? This number half. And whatever I add, I must subtract back. This is the principle. I cannot change the question. Whatever I add, I must subtract back. Alright, so from here, we can continue completing the square. So this is x squared plus 30x plus negative 15 squared. And then this unwanted term, I'll just kick it out of the bracket. Okay, so this one I put it outside. Negative 2 over 5 negative 15 squared plus 50. Alright, now to complete the square, I take this number and I take this number. Alright, so the completing the square gives us x minus 15 squared. Just like this. And then we must figure out what is this thing. This is 2 over 5 times 225, so minus 90. This is negative 40. So from here we can see the minimum point. The minimum point is when this thing is equal to 0. Correct or not? So x is 15. X must be 15 because I want this part to be 0. Okay, so this is 15 and then negative 40. I can find out the minimum point already. Alright, so after finding out the minimum point, let's see what can we get. Another piece of information that I know is when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 50. I just substitute inside here. Okay, x is 0, y is equal to this constant term. So here I can think, where is 0, 50? Now, it doesn't make sense to put 0, 50 here. It doesn't make sense to put 0, 50 here because if 50 is here, negative 40 is here, y equal to 0 is somewhere in the middle. It just doesn't make sense for us to define this way. Alright, so it means that 0, 50 must be somewhere higher, maybe somewhere here. Okay, maybe at the top of this wall. I'm guessing that's why they give us the wall for. Alright, so this is 50, this is 40. So from here, the logical guess for us is y is the distance or the height from the floor. Okay, I'm guessing that's what makes sense. This is the distance from the floor. Okay, now if we want to find the distance from the floor, it means that this part is y equal to 0. This is y equal to 0. So if I want to find the width of the drain, I can find out these 2 points. Okay, y equal to 0, I have these 2 points. So let's see what we get. Finally starting A, because we need to figure out what is x and what is y. Okay, we are finally starting the first part. So now y is equal to 0. We can figure out what is x. So I have one equation. I just need to solve this. Okay, this is 2 over 5. So I multiply everything by 5. And then I divide everything by 2. And then here I can do my factoring. 2 brackets. This is 25. This is 5. Equal to 0. From here we can solve for our values. X must be 25 or X must be 5. Alright. So from here this is 25. This is 5. So the width is 25 minus 5 equals 20. Now the question didn't give us any unit, so I'm guessing this is fine. Okay, if the question says it's in meters or something, you just put meters at the final answer. Okay, so this is part A. And next up for part B. For part B, the working is actually here. When we complete the square, we figure out that the minimum point is 15 minus 40. So I'll clear up this diagram a bit. Okay, things that I don't need. I know this is y equal to 0, and here is y equal to negative 40. Okay, this is y is negative 40. So the depth of the drain is just this part. Okay, this is the drain and the depth here. This is y equal to 0. This is y equal to negative 40. So we can figure out, okay, the depth of drain is 40 meters. All right. So this is the end of quite an unconventional question, in the sense that they didn't give us any information regarding what is y and what is x. In fact, I cannot even put unit here actually, because I don't know what is a unit. Okay. So when questions didn't give us the information, it will usually do. But if the question really didn't give you any piece of information, try to figure out using common sense what is y and what is x. This is the thing that will help you to do questions like this. Okay, thanks for watching.